Wait a minute, are these twins fighting each other? Are they legitimately just twins? Look at them, they're exactly the same. Why are they fighting each other? They're twins? Oh, that's a nice punch. Oh, 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 oh! Holy crap. I could take a beating, I've been doing this all day. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about endgame gear, getting perfectly rolled gear that you need for your build, and how to do it easily and, if you get lucky, quite fast too. Because there's not just doing expeditions and getting drops with the rolls that you want on. That's not the only way to get to endgame. So, before we get into it, hit the like button. Tell me what you think down below in the comments section. What is your main character you're using right now? I'm using my Devastator and enjoying it quite a lot on stream too, so check out my streams. Follow me on Twitter, link is in the video description. I tweet out pictures of my dog, and if you don't want to come and see my dog, well then there's nothing I can really do about it. But let's move forward. Also subscribe, hit the little notification bell. So in the first city, there are two vendors right here, and they provide you with the chances to be able to have endgame gear. Now the weapons are just specifically what weapons you need for your build. You might have legendary weapons that work out in your build, so you know, weapons are fine, but they're not that important. What's important though is the armors. So I am going to go into my inventory here, and as you can see right here, I have a helmet, or headgear as it's called in this game, with anomaly power, cooldown reduction, and skills life leech. Now I am looking for all three of those bonus attributes, and also instead of skills life leech, I could have status power. So those are kind of the four bonus attributes I'm looking for. Now as you can see, I have pretty much a perfectly rolled set of gear apart from these legs. So I need legs because I don't want that long range damage. Now how do you do this? How do you get this? Well, what you need to do is go to Gregor right here, Gregor Ram, and look at all his greens or blues. Now these cost scrap, so if you don't have enough scrap, you need to run a whole bunch of expeditions and just sell all the blues that you get. And if you don't know how to sell things quickly for the blues, if you go into your inventory and you hit this here, bang, click the blue one, it will mark all of your blues, and then you go into the shop and then you go to sell, and then you hold Y and it will sell all of the blues that you have marked. So you can do that very quickly, very efficiently, and build up your scrap. When you're here, you want to go through all of the things that are available. So you can see the green here has anomaly power, healing received, and close range damage. Not what I need. And then you can go through and look at all of them. I've already looked at these, so I know that there's nothing here that I actually need. But if you need bonus firepower, close range damage, cooldown reduction for your trickster maybe, you can buy this chest piece. And then, you know, I'm going to waste my scrap here and show you what to do with it. So let's just go with a random one. Power, it's by you. So I've got a green set of gloves now. Now that cost me 74,000 scrap, and it's a level 50 item. If you are lower level, you will probably need to level it up first to get it to your current level, or you know, push it up to 50 before you actually upgrade its rarity. So you go into the inventory and you bang on the green, and then if it's not the level that you're currently at, press level up and keep leveling it up until it's at the level you're at. But if it's not, you know, if that's fine, if you're at the point where you're level 50 and you want these attributes, all you need to do, improve rarity, cost you barely any level whatsoever, and you get to choose your mod. So if I was to, you know, if I'm building the earthquake build, I'd probably take this perk. Now you have to get very lucky here with these free mods on the first one, because you want something very specific to your build. So earthquake does bleed would have been really, really good for me here. So, you know, it is a risk in terms of not only getting the bonus attributes, but also the mods that you want. So if this doesn't work, you know, you could probably wing it, make it a little bit more viable. But, you know, let's just say we pick this earthquake, you upgrade it with titanium. That's probably the only kind of thing that really costs anything is titanium. And now it is legendary, and I get to choose something else. Now I got very lucky here that I have damage absorber, because that is a perk that I want too. So now I can add damage absorber to these gloves and change that first earthquake one. So if I was to go in and pick that, now I could go in and mod it and change the earthquake to bleed. So which one's bleed? There. And now I have, well, let's just say that these three bonus attributes are what I'm looking for. I'd have the perfect bonus attributes and the perfect mod rolls, and it would be level 50, epic, and I can use it. You know, it's just there, and then I can go in and raise the attributes on each individual bonus attribute, and I am set to have a really, really good, perfectly rolled set of armors, and that is pretty much all you need to do. So if I go into my inventory, so I had a pair of gloves which was too low. Was it these ones? Might have been these ones. No. I had another one anyway, a set of gloves which was like 7,000 in armor, but it had the perfect rolls that I needed, and I could not replace them. Everything else was around 9k, 10k, and I could not do anything with these gloves until I came and bought a pair of greens, leveled them up, replaced what I was using, and instantly was getting the difference between silver and gold because I had more anomaly power. I had better cooldown reduction on these gloves than I did on the previous ones, which means I could do more damage over time. Not dramatically amount of difference, but you know, it helped me get closer to gold and even in gold on some of the expeditions at challenge tier 14. So it's a really, really cool, easy way to be able to get gears that you want, at least to be able to run the higher tier stuff and then hopefully get some drops from the expeditions, which may have a little bit higher armor or things like that. Oh, I need another chest piece. It's level 48, that is. I think everything else is level 50. Okay, the boots as well. So yeah, you know, if you want to, you could just go buy a new chest piece with the perfect rolls, and it'll be automatically level 50 or whatever level you're at. It'll be higher than the ones that you're using too. So, you know, you don't really have to spend that much materials. I spent a little bit of leather and a little bit of titanium just to get to this point, to have a perfectly rolled piece of armor. Now, if I went to Zahedi with this chest piece and tried to level it up, you can see that the difference in terms of resources is dramatic. So it's probably better to find a perfectly rolled set of gear in terms of greens, because 447 titanium but 12,000 drop pod resources, and the next one to get to level 50 is significantly more. So I'm going to use most of my drop pod resources just to get this to 50, and it's not even perfectly rolled in terms of mods for me. But if I went to Rift Town and I got a green armor piece, you know, I spend a little bit of scrap. That's probably one of the things you'll have to grind, is a bit of scrap, and then I get to choose the mods, hopefully get good mods. But I've had perfectly rolled bonus attributes there, so it works out way cheaper to be able to do it this way. So go buy your greens, go buy your blues from the shops, raise them up in level if you need to, and then raise their rarity up, and then you're ready to go with perfectly rolled gear. And that's the video for today, guys. I just wanted to put that out there. I know it's probably known by a lot of people, but if anyone doesn't know it, then you know, now you know it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.